Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Now that you're commanding such enormous fees, producers, directors, movie makers must see you in a completely different light.
Yeah.
Then the standard that you set yourself originally must have changed.
Well, if that's the case, I don't mind breaking the image that they might have or the standards that they have. I can only do what I know, and live how I've lived all my life, because I'm a fairly stubborn person.
It seems to me that now you're famous. You've got to go out and be seen at the right places and go to the right parties.
I don't go to parties. The parties I go to are the barbecues I have in my house. Being seen in the right places is something that I don't believe in. I don't believe in going to events just for the sake of being seen.
Then fans don't see you much in public places.
Yes, I have a very low-key life. I have a great life. I love what I do and I love how I spend my time, which isn't in a public place.
A lot of people compare you to Julia Roberts. I wondered if there was anyone that you compare yourself to in Hollywood, that you've watched and thought, well, they've got something I could use a little bit or could learn a little bit about.
I've never had one person that I'd idolized. The comparisons to Julia Roberts are incredibly flattering. I don't really know who I would compare myself to. I'd like to be a combination of a lot of people. A little bit of everything, really. I haven't quite figured out where my strengths are yet, and I've definitely found my weaknesses.
I'm going to try skydiving this weekend.
I wouldn't do it if I were you.
It sounds like fun.
It's very dangerous, you know.
I want to try something exciting.
It's an easy way to get hurt, let me tell you.
I'll tell you all about it next Monday.
Well, take care of yourself, and don't say I didn't warn you.
I'd be a basket case if you think of me that way. I need your understanding.
I know. But you always bat around without doing things useful.
Can't you be more considerate? I need your encouragement.
All right, do what you can do now instead of twiddling your thumbs.
I visited the Polar Aquarium today.
Is it like a zoo of polar animals?
Almost. There are a lot of polar animals, seabirds, such as seals, whales and penguins. People don't get much chance of seeing them.
It must have been fun seeing those unusual animals and birds.
Absolutely. To be frank, I learned quite a lot about those animals and polar areas. I'm thinking of my kids there one of these days.
Maybe you should let me know about your plan. I want to take my kids there someday, too.
Are you free tonight?
Yes, I am. What's wrong?
Would you please go to a dancing party with me?
Okay, no problem.
As a matter of fact, I haven't danced for a long time.
But it's said that you dance wonderfully well.
Thanks for flattering me. I think you dance a lot, right?
No, just occasionally.
What are your favorite dances?
I love rumba and waltz.
How about samba?
To tell the truth, I don't like it. It's too fast.
Then I'll see you at 6. Is that all right?
Okay, see you then.
See you then. What is your favorite kind of music?
I listen to various types of music.
What genres?
I enjoy listening to both rock and R&B.
What interests you in that type of music?
I enjoy the different types of instruments that they use.
That is a perfect reason to like a certain kind of music.
That's exactly what I think too.
I can't wait to retire.
And then what?
And then I'm moving to Florida where I can play golf all day, every day.
That sounds boring to me.
What do you plan on doing after you retire?
Yes, I think I will do something new. I've always wanted to be a teacher.
I admire your energy, Ruth. You are young at heart.
Good morning, Jason. How did you sleep?
Pretty well, thanks. Still feeling the effects of jet lag a bit, but last night I got at least 6 hours of rest.
Great. So, are you ready for a full day of shopping?
Yep. Let's do it. I'm pretty excited.
I know a place that should be perfect. It's called the China Friendship Shopping Center and it's pretty much like an American mall, except with more variety. You can even buy a live chicken there if you want.
Live chicken? Thanks, but no thanks. So tell me about bargaining. How can I do it like a local?
Well, I'll be honest and say you'll never be as good at bargaining as a local person. You're a foreigner and the sellers can see that. But if you're smart, you can get bargains that are not too far away from the local price.
Cool. Teach me.
For starters, you want to do a lot of scouting first. You've got to know what things cost.
Someone told me to go to a convenience store and see how much a soft drink or a tube of toothpaste costs. The idea is that by comparing the prices of those items, you can figure out the relative prices of everything else.
That could be helpful, but when you go into a shopping center, prices become very flexible. You have to be able to read the market.
Is there anything worth watching on another channel?
I think there's a Western on.
Do you mind if we watch it? I'd really like to see it.
Well, I really wanted to see the football game.
Football game? Okay. And you know what comes on next?
I believe there's a sitcom.
Are you interested in watching it?
Let me look in the TV guide first.
Oh, I am sorry. What's on Channel 2 at 10 p.m.?
If I remember correctly, it's a quiz show.
Do you want to watch it?
Let's watch it together.
Daniel, you can't spit the gum everywhere.
Come on, just a little piece.
Do you know how many people chew gum every day?
I have no idea.
Just in Beijing, people consume 300,000 pieces of gum every day.
That's amazing.
If all the people spit out the gum like you, the whole world would become a big trash can.
Come on, you are making too big deal out of this.
I just want to remind you to behave yourself.
Okay, dear sister, I see. This kind of thing will not happen again. Oh, the ink is spilled on the desk.
Did it spill on your clothes?
No, but the tablecloth was dirty.
That's okay.
I'm afraid it's too hard to wash off the stain.
It's no big deal.
I really feel great shame. Let me buy a new one for you.
Don't be silly, forget about it.
Are you going to the party on Saturday?
I was thinking about it. Are you?
Yeah, I heard it's going to be a lot of fun.
Really? Well, what time does it start?
It starts at 8.
Well, who all is going to be there?
Everyone from school.
How do you know it's going to be so fun?
This party is going to have a DJ, food, and drinks.
Wow, that does sound like it's going to be fun.
So am I going to see you at the party?
Yeah, I will be there.
Do you think maybe it would be better to just talk to Vince? Explain the situation?
No way. I want the satisfaction of squishing this bug myself. Plus, what if it's Vince?
I don't think so. Your admirer seems kind of sweet. Aren't you even a little curious about him?
He's just a distraction, like a mosquito buzzing in my ear. I want no distractions.
A little distraction might do you some good, Xena.
Those are today's top stories. Now let's go to John for the weather. John, what does the forecast look like for our weekend travelers?
I'm afraid we're in for a rough weekend, Mary. There is a storm system moving through the East Coast. It will be drizzling all day today, and there's a 60% chance of thunderstorms this eve.
That's pretty chilly for the summer. Will it rain on Saturday?
Unfortunately, yes. It will be clear early Saturday morning, but there is a high chance of showers and thunderstorms later in the day. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for some parts of the South.
That certainly sounds like a dreary Saturday.
It gets better on Sunday, though. The storm systems move east and the skies will clear up at night. It will still be rather cool, with highs in the low 50s. The West Coast will be experiencing some.
Where can I get the information, Kate?
Ask John. He is sure to know about it.
Why?
He has a finger in the pie.
What's this, I wonder?
I'm not sure. Let me have a look. It could be a coffee grinder.
A coffee grinder?
Yes, it must be used for grinding coffee beans.
Oh, that would be very useful.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.